Greetings, people of Earth. Today I'm going to talk about the ultimate path to happiness. And that path is the path of pain and suffering. So, are you ready for this extremely awesome contradiction? I know I am. So, let's jump right into it. Pain. We don't like it. When we feel something painful, our initial reaction is to go, ooh, bad, go away. What we know about pain in the psychology community and in the self-help community is that the purpose of pain is to act as a messenger from the body, showing us somewhere that we're stuck or something that we are unable to embrace and accept. And because of that, pain is very prevalent in the human experience because it's a powerful, powerful tool from the universe that gets us to pay attention to things because it's unpleasant, so it's hard to ignore it. The problem is that our society is set up around making different ways to help us avoid pain, and it basically has taught us that avoiding pain is the path to happiness. You can just think of examples everywhere when we see advertisements for alcohol. I literally saw an advertisement for alcohol the other day that just said, escape your reality. And I just thought that was pretty funny. We see a picture of a family on vacation. We are advertised all this junk food. Society has taught us from a very young age to avoid pain. And that has served society well because it helps people to buy things. It helps society to profit. And it has kept us all from not looking at the deeper issues, even in our society. Whether the government is doing that intentionally or not, I don't know. But it's definitely working out financially to keep us on this mindset. I can say that for sure. So basically, we've internalized this belief system, or at least most of us, maybe not everyone, but most of us have internalized this belief system that avoiding pain is the path to happiness, and you need to layer things on top of your pain to make it go away. This is an absolute tragedy. This has been the greatest mistake that we have ever learned. And the results of it are unfathomable. What we have failed to realize as a society, as a people, as a species, is that we're actually expending more energy trying to run away from our pain than if we just faced the pain itself. If you think about like a map, right, the easiest way to get from point A to point B would be a straight line, but instead what we're doing is we are going kind of like this. Through the land of coping mechanisms in order to get where we want to go. And in doing so, people have developed all sorts of extremely toxic behaviors. So the experience of feeling emotional pain full on without trying to put any coping mechanism or layer over it or trying to avoid it can be extremely difficult to learn for that reason, because we haven't been taught to do that. So when you first start to really face your pain, it can be very uncomfortable. Sometimes it can even feel like you're dying. But what you'll find is once you pass through that initial layer of discomfort and resistance, generational resistance, right? It's not even just, resistance in that moment. It's resistance to pain that's been built up over your whole lifetime. Once you break through that layer, the experience of feeling pain can actually become a very pleasurable experience. Much like feeling happiness or joy, it can become very pleasurable to sit in sensations of deep emotional pain. But that takes a lot of work, and it's important to have compassion for yourself if you can't get there. The bottom line is that when we choose to face our pain rather than avoiding it, we can address it and we can heal it, and it won't ruin our lives. When we don't face our pain, what happens is we unconsciously manifest our pain into a real life situation. Like, for example, say you're a person that is really afraid of rejection, um, and you hate the pain of social rejection. Maybe you had an experience in childhood where you were bullied really badly, or you liked a kid in your class and they made fun of you, and that initial wound of rejection has followed you around for the rest of your life. So basically, what this person will do if they are committed to avoiding their pain is that they'll never try to make new friends again. They'll never try to ask someone on a date again. They'll basically identify themselves as a loner, spend a lot of time feeling sorry for themselves, maybe doing everything they can to desperately avoid rejection, avoiding large social gatherings, not putting themselves out there. Basically, you set yourself up for a lifetime of feeling rejected, even because you couldn't face the initial feeling of being rejected, which is a great tragedy. So I challenge all of you to really face your pain head on and address it for what it is. And what it is a desperate voice inside of you saying, see me and hear me. And when you can feel that pain and let it scream and let it talk to you and let it do whatever it wants to do, you give it permission to exist, and you give it permission to feel pleasurable in your body. I hope this video was helpful. I know, like, seeing pain this way has greatly helped me on my own emotional journey and my own life journey. Let me know your thoughts. I always love it when people, give me some good, like, thinking to do about this stuff. Feel free to disagree with me. Disagreement is a great way for me to practice embracing my pain. So, feel free to cause me suffering. I mean, don't be a dick, but, like, do your thing. All right, that's all I got to say. Bye.